Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking about how I first started out making graphics and basically the whole story about how I got introduced to graphics and what my first graphic looked like, which is super embarrassing and I really don't want to show, but it's a great example of how motivation can make great progress. So, let's just get started. Okay, so my first ever graphic was created just about 2 years ago. I think, it was in 2022, which is crazy to say that was 2 years ago. I cannot believe that. That is insane. The new year, I can't believe it's already 2024. It's so weird writing down the date as 2024. Anyways, I'm going off topic. So, the first time I ever started graphics, I remember, was when I was scrolling on TikTok. Or it might have been YouTube Shorts, don't remember. And I saw a video, and it was like, oh yeah, graphics are so popular. I was like, what the heck is a Roblox graphic? And that's when I remembered about, a long time before that, me trying to make a graphic using Roblox Studio. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember making graphics, and it was really awful, and I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I never tried to do it again. Keep in mind, I was, really young when I first tried to do it. So that's why I genuinely just could not understand any tutorials or anything. Super confused. So I was like, oh my gosh, how do you make graphics? I was like, maybe I should try again. It's been a really long time and you can make apparently Robux off of this. So maybe I should try again. So then I go on to Discord. At that time, the only thing I used on anything was Discord 24/7. So I went onto Discord and I was searching for a mentor or something because I had tried using tutorials and none of them really helped me. I would always get confused and stuck. So I go onto Discord and I find this server. I think it was called Rodevs. And then I'm like, hey, can anybody help me? I'm really stuck. I don't know how to make a graphic. And this guy private messages me. He's like, yeah, I can help you for free. And I'm like, thank you. For privacy reasons, I won't say their username, but they're really helpful. And I'm still really grateful for them because they're the whole reason why I started selling graphics. I go into his DMs and I'm like, hey, I can't find a mentor or anything. And I really want to be able to make Roblox graphics because I'm broke and I need to make some money, And he's like, oh yeah, of course. So I'm not the best explainer, but this tutorial worked really well for me when others didn't. And I was like, I had no trust. I was like, every tutorial I've tried has not worked. There's no way this one's going to work. So when I click on it and boom, everything makes sense. It's explained in the most depth that it could be explained in, and it was even teaching you about how rigs work and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna put the first graphic I ever made on screen right now. This is really embarrassing, don't make fun of it, but now compare this to my latest graphic. It's a really, really big difference. It's crazy. I consider that graphic that you just saw to be my first ever graphic, but it technically isn't, considering before that graphic, I actually made a few Roblox Gfx's, and those are just embarrassing, but here's one of them that I could find, and I thought I was the best graphics artist. I was like, I don't even need Blender, and I'm 10 times better than everybody else. So then when I meet this guy who teaches me how to make my graphics, and the guy who sent me a video earlier, the tutorial, I'm like, hey, what did your first graphic look like? Obviously mine's gonna be better, no need to feel bad about it or anything. He sends it, and then I'm just in awe. This is the graphic he sends, by the way. So obviously I was like, oh my gosh, clearly I'm not the best graphics artist. And this graphic was made on Blender. It was obvious. That's when I realized there's a very obvious difference between Roblox Studio and Blender. But it still took giving some clients Roblox Studio graphics before realizing they are not willing to pay a lot for it. And it's definitely not as high quality. So yeah, that's when I realized I have to start making Blender graphics. But anyways, this is your lesson. If you ever plan on starting graphics, make sure not to make Blender graphics and not Roblox Studio graphics. Anyways, if you guys are interested in ordering a graphic from me, make sure to look in the description below. There will be a link to my Discord server, and there you can buy any graphics from me. Make sure to like and subscribe as well, because if you can't tell, this is kind of a little bit of a small channel. So it would be really helpful if you guys liked and subscribed to this video. Thank you. See you guys all next time. Bye.